Let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason. This is about everything that the Browns are going through right now.
Dave, as fans of the Cleveland Browns, sad to say the reality of life in the world we live in is being played out before our eyes. Two athletes. Athlete number one, who, yes, has done wrong, went through the process and was given a sentence. But the top authority, the NFL, wants to prove a point, and the player no longer matters. The NFL wants to create a false image of themselves, even though in the past they have committed or allowed as bad or worse offenses. Now they want to be judge, jury, and executioner. The athlete number two, who has been given a second chance, comes to a team and city where he was born and raised. Gives 200% effort, a fan base that loves him, his teammates love him, but all this means nothing. Even though the report came out that Kareem wants to trade, you know as well as I, he wants to stay a Brown. But he wants to be respected for his efforts. Everyone else with his playing time has received additional compensation. Because a business decision needs to be made and money involved, and the player who no longer matters can be replaced by another who is younger and he can be paid less money. Dave, the reality of life is sad, but thank you for having a show where as fans we can give our opinions. Keep up the great work.
As always, appreciate all the voicemails run by our frequent voicemailer. Brad, when you think about it, the issue is it's a salary cap issue, and the salary cap is there, so you can't stockpile, the best at every position. And these are the Browns haven't had to make a decision like this in a number of years because they haven't had the talent they have on the roster. This is what good teams have to do, and I'm not coming down on one side or the other with Kareem Hunt. I'm just saying these are salary cap issues that you have to figure out when you're a good team. So let's hope they have to go through these for the next 10 years.
Yeah, absolutely. The roster is getting more expensive every year with every move because they are trying to compete and win a Super Bowl. And Kareem Hunt, this whole situation is very tricky. I don't think it's good practice to get rid of a guy who wants to be there, right? Who wants to, for culture reasons, you want to have that guy in your locker room. However, at the same time, he's not dealing with very much leverage right now, Dave. He doesn't have much leverage to negotiate with other than the fact that he's good and he's going to be a big part of the offense, especially with Watson not in it for part of the season. And I think that also, we've seen them do a lot of two-back stuff in camp and in mini camp. And I think that factor as well makes it important for him to at least stick around this year. I don't want to trade him. That's kind of where I come down with it. I think the Browns are right in saying, we have you to a contract. I don't know, maybe they guarantee him some more money because he's on like that incentive-laden per-game deal. Maybe they do something like that to make him happy. But I think Andrew Berry has handled these right now and in the past. He did it with Njoku. He said no to the trade request, and look how that ended up. So hopefully we can work something out with Kareem Hunt. But if not, they at least need him for this year, and they need him to buy in. Yeah, and
by all indications, he said what he needed to say. He's back in, the team drills and all that. The other thing I would say, I never question a player that wants to get paid more. Everybody wants to get paid more, so don't hold it against Kareem Hunt.